Chapter 6, A Quest Revealed, Emma Ballard in the Crystal Book. Strolling through her herb garden, Flo took delight with the swallowtail butterflies depositing their eggs on her dillweed. How nice, she thought. Now there will be more of those beauties. Fry, busy stringing more line for the trailing passion vine nearby, pointed out, "And see here the fritillary butterflies laying eggs on this one, Flo." She bent over the lush greenery to get a closer view of the orange and black butterfly. Just look at the silvery scales under her wings. She is a work of art, and her babies will have just the right food they need when they hatch. What a smart butterfly to find the plant to host her babies. Fry, I love that we have so many different plants for the different butterflies. I bet we have over 50 species in these gardens. More like 100. This red passion flower is so spectacular. Oh, I opened up the greenhouse for you. Thank you. My flowers will enjoy the fresh air. You mean your crystals, he laughed. She flung out her arms in greeting as the greenhouse itself acknowledged her presence. The 4 spires that reached high above the glass roof glowed. Flo had a particular interest in an exceptional crystal she was growing just for Emma's birthday. Checking on Sahura and Vitalia and the others, they required another dose of repowering potion. She mixed up some with the many jars of solutions that lined the shelves over her potting table. The crystals seemed to respond to her humming by pulsating beams of light to her tune. She poured the potion onto the healing crystals, and while doing so, she noticed one of her pots lying on its side. "You poor thing, something has knocked you over." And out of the corner of her eye, she caught a glimpse of the culprit, a green tail whipping back and forth from behind one of her pots gave it away. "There you are, out you go." The lime green Anole shook her head. "No." "Well then, I'll use my crystal of hypnotic on you. I'm not going to chase you around and have you knock more of my pots over." Flo never made idle threats. She grabbed the one stark gold in color that produced a slight rhythmic ticking sound to when it was held, and this crystal she thrust near the Anole. The little lizard instantly became mesmerized by the glow and the tick-tocking, and stood paralyzed. Flo easily placed the now bright gold Anole out the window, placing the crystal back in its spot, thanking it, and giving it a sip of the potion. She moved to inspect the crystal for Emma's birthday, the tiny one with the rosy red hue. "You are doing quite nicely. Now it's time to have a talk with the boys." Flo enjoyed the aromas of the many flowers in bloom on her return to the manor. Nature always nurtured a need to set her emotions right. With energy renewed, she entered Emma's room. Moved by the scene in front of her, she smiled. The whole family gathered around Emma's bed, created an aura of pure love. She hated to interrupt, but she had to give them enough time to reunite, and motioned the twins to follow her. They were eager to learn what the crystal book had revealed. Bruce noticed the scratches on the library door. "Merlin," Flo said, sliding the doors close behind them. Sunlight streamed through the windows, casting soft rays upon the ancient hand-carved desk where the crystal book lay. Flo pulled out her hairpin and the key to open it. "Page 979, she whispered, and then she read aloud. Clearing her throat, This is what the book had to say. There is only one crystal known powerful enough to heal the spinal cord of anyone in the wisdom lineage. The clan of Lorelei serves as its keeper. It lies in the far north seas of the Icelands. The crystal Lorelei is the rarest of all healing crystals. It is imperative that the injury be healed before the strawberry moon rises, for it is the moon that seeks the secret power of the sea, and the strawberry moon will take the energy of the crystal for its own. Haste is of essence. Many portals are ceasing to exist, and the ice realms are in danger of being lost forever. The book went clear and closed. The clan of Lorelei. I thought they were just a legend. How will we ever find them? We must call Pathos. Please, Flo, call him. We will go immediately, Bruce insisted. Flo, why would the strawberry moon seek the energy of the crystal, I wonder? Bryce asked. Flo pulled the crystal book closer. Every full moon seeks power in its own way, or chooses to give it. I have no idea, but if this book says we must make sure and use the crystal before the rising of the strawberry moon, we must find it soon. We don't have much time. How do we even know if the clan of Lorelei will give us the precious healing crystal, or that we can even find them? Bryce asked with more concern. Flo opened the book to page 369 and called on Pathos. That is the question. Question? Now, you best go pack. Pathos appeared in his sphere and agreed to send the twins off to find the land of Lorelei, a mysterious, cold, ancient, hidden place. He assured them they would be taken as close as possible to the elusive realm. Pathos warned it could be a difficult journey. Things were changing too quickly in the far icy realms of the north. Bryce and Bruce gathered their waterproof packs with Arctic clothing and supplies. They would leave at sunset. Time to share the plan with Emma's mother and aunt. Flo peeked into Emma's room and motioned for Adele and Gabby to come with her. Robert joined them. Gabe had wanted time with Emma alone to apologize. He was happy the adults were leaving. I am so sorry. I wish I'd never started the race, Emma. Gabe, I tried to cheat and cut the corner. Primbo wouldn't have fallen if I'd stayed on the path. It's my fault. You were the winner. I am still sorry. Well, I gotta go feed the ponies. Will you be all right alone? I guess I have to be, don't I? Emma, what do you want me to do? I can't change it. I know you will get better. I heard something about a special crystal. What do you mean? Flo said she couldn't do anything with hers. Gabe realized he had said too much. I gotta go. I have to feed the ponies. I'll see you later. And he bounded out of the room. Emma fought jealously. Why did this have to happen to me? Why? Why not? Gabe, why not? I don't want to sit here. I want to run down to the beach. I want to go to school. I want to gather eggs. She scowled. She just could not hold it in any longer and screamed, It's not fair! And clenching her fists, wanting to hit her legs, she stopped. A lengthy, extremely loud burp with blue bubbles streamed from her mouth. Peace replaced anger, and the calming potion pacified her. She thumbed through her journal, took up her pen, and spilled words flooding her thoughts down onto empty pages. And when Bruce came in to get her for supper, her tummy growled with hunger. Daddy, I wrote a lot. I see you did. You have nice handwriting. How are you feeling? Hungry. Good, me too. Can I sit in your chair? Of course. And after dinner, we will spend the whole evening together. Emma joined in the laughter that filled the room during the scrumptious meal, and in the company of her parents, Bruce shared the news he had to leave on another quest. He didn't share the reason. He just couldn't bear to get her hopes up and fail to find her cure. Emma's look of dismay turned to tears. "Why can't you wait till after my party, Daddy? Why do you have to go now? You've always been here for my birthdays. I don't want you to miss my party. I want you to be here." Bruce held her close. "You're a big girl now and you're growing up. You have to understand that sometimes we grown-ups have to do what we have to do." Emma buried her head in his chest. Her shoulders shook with sobs. "I will miss you so much." "I will miss you more than you know," Bruce said, reaching out to bring Adele into her hug. "Your mother will be here for you, and I will be back as soon as I can. I promise, honey." Bryce arrived and put his hand on his brother's shoulder. "It's time to go." Emma stretched her arms out for her mother's hug, from her mother's hug. "I love you, Daddy. Please come home soon." The sun dropped low in the horizon, and the twins had little time and went straight to the library. They opened the ancient chest by the bay window and pulled out 2 jumpsuits. The lid closed with a click. They removed all their clothing and slipped into the tight-fitting outfits. Bryce tried to hide his apprehension. "It's going to be the most important quest we have ever been on." Bryce patted his brother's back. "Yes, it is." They bid goodbyes on the veranda, and Robert hugged his sons. "I will take Gabe flying for his 12th birthday, just like I did for you boys, and your grandpa did for me. I know you will miss taking them yourself, Bryce, but know I've got this for you. Gabe understands. I look forward to your return with Emma's cure. Be safe, my sons." "Wish us luck," Bryce said. And in the dark of the night, they left by sea. Fry saw them off and met Flo coming up the path. He grabbed her hand. "They're off." He sensed her worry and assured her they'd been on many quests before and always came home safe. Adele comforted Emma. "Would you like me to read to you?" Emma simply nodded. Adele rubbed Emma's back. "What book could we read now? Let me think." Emma whispered, "The Secret Garden." "Oh, I do love that one. It's a great choice, Emma. I'll be right back. I know right where it is." Adele went to the library. How I love this room," she thought. She found the book in amongst the many children's favorites. "I know why Emma wants to read this book." And propped up with pillows on her cozy bed, they read, getting lost in the life of the little girl until their eyes grew heavy and both fell asleep. Flo tiptoed in and marked the book where they left off. She turned off the lights and smiled at the 2 of them. "I missed many years having a mother. Seeing those 2 snuggled together," she thought to herself. "Lucky little Emma, such a loved little girl. But mother or no mother, I am grateful for the love of the Ballard family, what they share and include me with, everything. I think all this positive thinking is having a good effect on my nature." Flo pulled the hairpins from her twisted bun and retired to her room, dragging her hair on the floor behind her. In the wee hours of the morning, Adele awoke next to Emma and slipped out of bed. Chapter 7, The Early Present.